What's up, guys? Welcome to Parlay Power Hour, the best hour of your day. It is June 24th, 2021, and we got some big news. Does anyone know what the big news is this morning that we're making an announcement, exclusive announcement on Parlay Power Hour? Anyone know?
Is it that maybe we hit 300 subs on the YouTube channel?
You read my mind. We hit 300 subs. I think we're at 301 now. Whoever that one was, you're late to the party, but we'll take you. We will take all you guys. We need subscribers. We're climbing. Next stop, 500. We're not going to mention 400 because that's not a big deal. It's 100, 300, 500, but we want to get to 400. But next time we'll talk about is 500. It'll probably be pretty soon because we're rolling on there. So thank you to all you guys for the support. Parlay Power Hour, it means a lot to us, and I know it means a lot to Will because I feel like a lot of people have just subscribed because of Will the Wizard. What do you think, Will?
I think I'm pretty confident to say that a lot of people subscribe because of my on-screen personality. So I think they love the Wizard persona. I need to get back into projecting that more. So let's do that today.
Yeah, I like the Wizard on the hockey shows. Those are my favorite for sure, but I do like him on Parlay Power Hour as well. Now, Grant, what do you think about hitting that big 300 subscriber mark? Do you think you had anything to do with it?
I mean, they say the smartest one in the room is the one with the least to say. Will joined on late. He gets all the glory, but, you and I have been here from the start. Will, I'm still not sold on him, to be honest with you. I think the Wizard persona might be a little phony. His record's kind of not been the greatest as of late. So I guess we'll see.
Best winning percentage on the show currently.
Yeah, I mean, I've been falling apart. My record is falling apart, so I'm not going to say anything. Will the Wizard's doing pretty well, 21-14. He's had two really good days back to back. I believe he was 4-0 the other day. I don't know what he finished last night.
2-1 last night.
Okay, so that's okay.
Tell him about the 2-1-1.
Well, yeah, I had my third bet of our Parlay Power Hour season push. So if you want to add a -3 to the end of my record, you can, but you get your money back either way.
I think a 21-14-3 would actually look better than 21-14. So you should probably do that, Will, because the fans love you, and I think that would even get you some more fans. Grant, the one and only Mitchell, 37-28. He's doing pretty well too. I mean, you guys make about 15 picks a day, so that's why my schedule or my record's so far behind you guys. But 37-28. How you feeling, Grant?
I was giving Will a little bit of crap here, mostly just because I've had two good days, but it was a long time coming. I had a long stretch of going 500 or missing one more than I made. So feeling good here. Good last 2 days. Got some more good ones in today.
Now, I'm not feeling as good. I was 1-2 yesterday. I think I had an 0 for day the day before. I got my Marlins jersey on. Shout out to the Marlins, first of all, for losing last night. Trevor Rogers, I hate you now. But anyways, no, I'm just kidding. I love Trevor Rogers. I'm supporting the Marlins through and through. I will bet them again on this show, but just not today. Let's get right into it, guys. We're going to start in the hardwood today because I'm taking my first basketball bet of the year, and it's not what Grant's taking, so that's good. Clippers +1.5, -112, and the over. Of course, we got to throw the over in there. So, Grant, talk to me about this one.
Yeah, we're going with the Grant special here. The whole first week of the show, I picked on spreads and on the outcome and the points for every game, and I've done that again here today. But I'm going with the Clippers in this one. The Clippers covered last game, even though they've had one of the most memorable chokes. Paul George missing 2 free throws with 8.2 seconds left when they were up a point. Suns go down the other end, eventually leads to an inbounds, game-winning dunk. Suns steal that one. They go up 2-0, but really, there's no question that the Clippers should have won that game. It should have been 1-1 for the first time in these playoffs for LA. I do think they get a dent to that, even though Chris Paul is coming back. Obviously, you would say that Chris Paul is a much better talent than Cameron Payne is. But Cameron Payne put up 29-9 in the start against LA. If you go in with the expectation that Chris Paul is going to give you 29-9 when he was averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of 16-8, I believe, for the year, that's just unreasonable. So I think the Clippers get this one done. The one caveat I will add is I do expect the Suns to hit a lot more threes than they did in the last game. They only made 6, I think, and they were shooting under 20%. So I think the Suns make some threes. We go over here, but the Clippers cover this one.
Now, I want to throw something out there right now. I'm an analytics guy. I bet with numbers. But tonight, sometimes you need to bet with your gut, all right? you'd say the Clippers should have won, right? You say the Clippers should have beat the Suns, right? But did they beat the Suns? Did they?
No, they didn't.
No, the Suns are up 2-0, right? They've won 8 straight, I think, in the playoffs right now. Okay, they've won 6 straight in the past 2 rounds. And you know what the Suns are going to do tonight?
What are they going to do today?
They're going to win. Suns in 4. Suns in 4. The momentum is in Phoenix right now because of Suns in 4 guy, whatever that is. I'm betting with my gut in this game. I'm not betting with the numbers. Yeah, you know what? The Suns probably got lucky tonight, but it's all, luck is on their side right now. The Suns are going to win tonight on the money line, minus 118. I was going to take them on the spread, but you know what? -1. I could care less. -1. They should be minus 100 tonight because you know what? Suns in 4, baby. Lock it up. Will, what do you think?
I'm going to have to agree with Grant on this one. Yeah, for one of the first times on the show, I'll actually agree with Grant. I think the Clippers come back and most likely take this game. Even though Chris Paul is coming back, Grant did make some good points about Cameron Payne filling in nicely for Chris Paul in the starting role. And he mentioned those 6 threes. I believe 5 or 4 of them came from Cameron Payne. So the Suns will probably be hitting more threes in this game. But I think the Clippers should finish this one out tonight, make it a 2-1 series in LA, and hopefully try to tie it up in Game 4.
Suns are a team of destiny. Suns in 4. Grant, go ahead.
I don't want the Clippers to win. Do you see this thing right here? I do not want the Clippers to win, but for my own integrity, for the sake of the show, I'm making the right pick here and going Clippers plus 1.5.
All right, we will see who wins tomorrow. Suns in 4 guy. It's not, you know what? It's a movement at this point. It's a freaking mindset. The Suns have it. They're playing with a chip right now. They're going to win tonight. Guarantee it. Lock it up, guys. Trust me. Suns money line minus 118. So we're going to go to Will so he doesn't feel left out here. He did not pick a basketball bet, so you're not really part of the club right now, Will. But you got Canadiens on the money line. You got the Golden Knights, Canadiens money line over the Golden Knights. You got under of 5 plus 105 here. Going with the under again.
You know, this combination of the Canadiens money line and the under 5 in this series has basically been 100% for me. I've had a few. This is one of the ones where I've had a few pushes on the season, but it's never gone over. Every game in this series has been at least 5 goals or under. So I'm pretty confident in that. But the Canadiens money line, it's a little risky here. The Vegas has been seen as the better team throughout the whole series, or through the whole season at least. But this series, it's just not been the case. The top 4 defensemen from Montreal have been playing 80% of their minutes, shutting down the top lines of Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty for the Vegas Golden Knights. And they haven't been able to get anything going in the offensive zone. So I think the Canadiens keep their momentum rolling. They beat Vegas in Vegas. I'm taking Canadiens money line.
What do you think, Grant?
Yeah, so I've got a similar bet here. I'm going to take the under as well, but I actually got these numbers from last night in here. I got in early, so I've got the under at 5.5. Will took the words out of my mouth. No game in this series has gone over 5 goals. I don't see either team scoring 8 goals like the Lightning did. But I will disagree with Will here, and I have to give him props because he said the Canadiens, even though they might not be the better team, they have a favorable matchup with the Golden Knights, and obviously we've seen them pull off these recent victories. So I will give them props here, but I've got the Golden Knights covering the spread here. I think they win 3-1 and they get it, and they move on.
Yeah, I mean, I like that as well. I do like the under in this game, but Will, man, you're being a lazy bettor. I've seen about 50 sports books this morning that got the under at 5.5. So if you want to, you're pushing because you're not you're not line shopping. That's all.
You can get under at 5.5, but your odds are going to be like minus 160, like you have for Grant here. I got plus odds.
I got a plus 195 right next to it. Hold on.
But you're gonna win though, at least. Like you're gonna win. Right?
Well, it's not going to get to 5 goals. So
all right. I know you got 3 pushes finish on your season this year, so that's all I'm saying.
It's a 2-1 finish tonight.
Okay. All right. He has proclaimed it on this show, just like Suns in 4. I'm saying Suns in 4 is happening. I'm going to keep throwing that in there because I'm probably going to buy a Suns in 4 bobblehead t-shirt, like Grant was saying. All right, so let's go to the baseball field here. Astros minus 1.5 versus the Tigers. Will, what do you think of this one?
I took this exact same bet yesterday when the Astros played the Orioles, and it worked out. They won.
Did not go well for the Orioles.
I saw like a 5-run first inning. I was like, well, I think this bet's going to hit. So I'm going to go with the same thing again today versus the Tigers. The Tigers, like the Orioles, aren't a great baseball team. The Astros have won 10 straight. They put up 13 runs yesterday, 17 hits. They're just the best team in baseball right now. So I'm going to go with the Astros -1.5.
Yeah, I mean, no complaints here. Grant, what do you think?
Yeah, Astros 10-0 in their last 10. Got a very favorable matchup tonight on the mound. Tigers did win 3 straight, 2 against the Cardinals, 1 against the Angels. But we talk about it on this show. Even though we hate the Astros, we think they're the best team on that side. So yeah, I got the Astros here.
Yeah, so we're going to stay on the baseball field here. Orioles, Blue Jays, go to the American League East. Now, if you guys know me, last night I picked the over in the Red Sox-Rays game because Garrett freaking Richards was on the mound. Drew a blank there. Garrett freaking Richards was on the mound. He was phenomenal last night. If you didn't watch the game, he went 1 2/3 inning. He gave up 5 runs. I think he walked 4 batters. He was just sensational. A great outing from Garrett Richards if you want to bet the over. The game barely got over, though. I think 10 runs were scored. The over was 9. So that was a little risky, a little tight for me, but got it done. So we're going to stay in the American League East tonight. Got another phenomenal pitcher on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles tonight. Dean the Cream Kremer is on the bump tonight. 6.2 ERA on the season. He's going to go against Anthony Kay for the Blue Jays. 6.2 ERA or 6.43 ERA, I believe. So listen, the pitching matchup's not good in this game, but you know what's going to take the Blue Jays -1.5 tonight? Because of Vladdy Guerrero Jr., because of Kevin Biggio, Bo Bichette, all those guys. So I think they get the job done there. I do like the Orioles offense. That's a little scary for this, but at +102, I do like this value more than the Orioles at +1.5 at like -170 something. So what do you guys think of this?
Yeah, I like this bet here. You mentioned it. If you want to see good pitching and a good defensive performance, don't watch this game because there's probably going to be a lot of runs. The Orioles just lost by 13 runs, so their momentum there's none of it basically. And you were talking about the Baltimore Orioles talent on the offensive side. I do like some of their hitters, but if you really want to break this game down, you break it down to Cedric Mullins versus Vladdy Jr. and there's only one winner there. So I'll take the Blue Jays here too.
Yeah, I agree with that. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Blue Jays here too. You guys named all the key points. I mean, neither team has good pitchers on the mound, but if we're talking about pure offensive power here, the Blue Jays have it over the Orioles. So this looks like a good bet.
That's for sure. So we'll go back to Grant here. Grant's got a little Yankees -1.5 at -102, over 9.5. Talk to me about this one, Grant.
Yeah, so if you want me to be completely honest with you, I've picked what I've thought would be some easy outcomes for the last 3 days. The Athletics lost to the Rangers. The Astros, or not the Astros. Somebody let me down really bad. I picked against the Pirates and the Pirates won. So I was looking at maybe taking the White Sox today, but I remembered Tanner calls them the champions of the Cupcake Central. So I thought I'd pick something a little more interesting here and go with the Yankees over the Royals. I don't think it is necessarily a clear cut, it jumps off the screen as one here. So far the series is 1-1. Tonight you've got Keller for the Royals, 6.3 ERA. Time for the Yankees, 5.59 ERA. But the Yankees have been on a 6-2 stretch, where the Royals have been very much more up and down here. So I'm just you mentioned it earlier, I'm gonna go with a gut feeling on this one, say the Yankees get it done. And both teams can score. They've been scoring decently well in the recent games, so I'll take the over.
Okay. I mean, Yankees got the best of the Royals yesterday, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, there you go. Will, what do you think of this?
Yeah, the Yankees are on a pretty good run here, 6-2 in their last 8, as Grant mentioned. I think they close this one out. The Royals aren't that great of a baseball team. The Yankees have a little more offensive firepower to them, so I like this one.
So we're going to go back to the American League East here. Go to the Trop for the Red Sox and the Rays, over 9. You like the over in this game, Will. Why do you like the over? I haven't even looked at the pitching matchup closely in this one, but of course we got Wander Franco in the game, so he's going to hit a bomb tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, we got Nick Pivetta on the mound for the Red Sox and Michael Wacha on the mound for the Rays. Both right-handed pitchers who the Red Sox and Rays both like to take advantage of. In their 5 matches in this season, the Red Sox and Rays have gone over 9 runs in all of them. So I feel like this is a pretty safe bet. They've gone over 10 times in the last 12, I believe, over 9 runs in the last 12 matchups. So this one seems like a pretty good bet to me. Both teams hitting well against right-handed pitchers. This should be pretty easy.
I'm going to go with the under in this one. I think they have a down offensive night. That's just my opinion. I think Pivetta and Walker are one of the better pitching matchups you're going to get in this series. But hey, you know what? What do I know? Grant, what do you think?
Oh, you're giving me the deciding vote here.
Yeah.
Just purely because I want to see Franco hit another, I'll go over.
Franco was hitless yesterday, by the way, too. So, you know what? Maybe we got to stop calming down about the Wander Franco craze, even though I did write an article on baseballspotlight.com saying he will be the most exciting baseball player, most exciting player in baseball within like 2 weeks. So, you know what? Maybe I got to calm down, too.
He was hitless, but he reached base twice. He got 2 walks.
He's got it. You know what? It's really impressed me is his eye at the plate. Like he does not chase, which is impressive. I don't think, has he struck out yet? I don't even know if he struck out yet.
I'm pretty sure he has. I think it's just been ground outs and line outs when he's done.
And he's electric in the field. I mean, he's just very exciting baseball player. So final bet here, we're gonna go with my Indians versus the Twins under 9.5. I like the under in this game for one reason. All right, a few reasons. The Twins can hit the baseball. As surprising as this sounds, the Twins can actually hit the baseball. They're not good at baseball, but they can hit the baseball. They have hit 107 bombs this year. You got Jose Barrios on the mound for the Twins. He's one bright spot of this team. The one bright spot of this team. He should keep the Indians' offense down. The Indians don't have a great offense. So they're going to go against Barrios. They're going to have a rough time there. I do expect the Twins to score some runs. Mija's on the mound today for the Indians. He has not been good. 6.11 ERA on the season. So I think the Twins will actually hit the ball today, but Barrios keeps it down. I think 8 runs in total are scored in this game, and it stays under. Anyone disagree with that?
No, I like what Jose Barrios has been doing this season for the Twins. You did mention the Twins have a pretty good offense. I could see them scoring around 6 or so runs in this game, but the Indians will probably only cross 2 runners past home plate at most. So I think this one under 9.5 looks pretty good.
Yep. Grant, what do you think?
I don't have too strong of an opinion on either side, to be completely honest. I could see this one going either way. A word of warning to everyone out there, the ERA of the starting pitchers, if you add it up, actually it hits the over. So it wouldn't necessarily take a huge outing for it to go over. But, like I said, I don't have a very strong opinion. So if you both like the under, I support you guys.
Grant's just coming in here adding up ERAs like you think, hey, Grant, you know what? If betting was that easy where we could just add up ERAs, you know what? We'd all be pretty freaking rich right now. But anyways, that does it for Parlay Power Hour for June 24th, 2021. Final thoughts. We will start with William the Wizard since he's the best bettor on this show, apparently.
I'm looking forward to my hockey bet hitting in not Grant's because the -1.5 I do not think will hit. I think it will be a close game either way. Canadiens pull it out. 2-1 victory. You heard it here first. Better than the Suns in 4 proclamation by Tanner Kern. So I'm going 2-1 Canadiens. That's my final thoughts.
What do you think, Grant?
I mean, I hope my hockey bet is right, but I make my money with my basketball picks. I got John Collins over 14.5. I said he was going to score 18 to 20. Ended up with 23. Clippers, they get it done. Tanner, I'm sorry. Suns maybe in 5, but not in 4.
Now, I'm going to throw Rachel's comment up here to end this show. Okay, Tanner's on his own, but you know what? I've been on my own for a long time on this show, and it seemed to work out in my favor. Suns in 4 is a movement. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset, and it's going to happen. Suns go up 3-0 tonight. They close it out the 2 nights later. Suns in 4, baby. Lock it up. That's today's episode of Parlay Power Hour. Will Reed, Grant Mitchell. The boys are buzzing today. Hope everyone has a great one. Thank you for helping us reach 300 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We're going to keep it going. Love the confidence, Rachel. We love you. You're the #1 fan of this show. So thank you for that, guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow for another episode of Parlay Power Hour.